Alright, so today we're going to be discussing the fifth exercise in the Simon Fisher Basics book, and this also has to do with balancing the fourth finger. So it'll be another bow-related exercise, so we don't really need our instrument on us currently. And for this exercise, we want to point the bow slightly more towards our left shoulder, as we normally would during normal playing. And we want to make sure to keep the thumb curved and relaxed. Hold the bow with only the thumb and fourth finger just below the point of balance, so around a third up from the bow. So our point of balance would be somewhere around right here. Place the fourth finger directly on top of the stick. The second step is to move the point of the bow up by pushing down with our pinky, or the little finger, as shown over here, also in one of the pictures, so that way there's also another visual. And then we let the point, oh my gosh, I cannot speak, holy shit. Move the point of the bow up by pushing down with the little finger, also known as our pinky. And then let the point down again to the starting point. So we'll push down with the little finger, and then we'll let it go down. Keep the forearm still and use only the finger to move the bow. Repeat this a few times in a continuous motion. Place the hand a few centimeters closer to the frog and repeat. Continue gradually getting closer to the frog until the hand is in its usual position. So I don't really think our goal for this is to push the bow all the way up. As you can see, the rest of the fingers on my right hand aren't touching the bow. So if we push all the way up, we're not really going to have a surefire way of making sure the bow doesn't drop, because then it's just going to drop down like that. And as you saw with the last one, the last video, we don't want that, because then our bow's gonna drop and then it might break. So let's not do that. So now we're gonna move our thumb and our pinky slightly lower in the bow, so that way we can feel the weight of the bow as we push down with our pinky. And then we'll move it down a little bit more. So the further down we are in the bow, the more weight you're going to feel as your pinky pushes down in order to move the bow up. Or there's going to be more, you're going to feel more resistance from the weight of the bow. Now we're going to move it almost to where it's in its normal position. Now finally, where our bow hold would normally be. And here it's really heavy and a little unstable, but that's okay. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That is the fifth exercise in the Simon Fisher's Basics book, where we balance with the fourth finger.